Beakum baby, kiddo, kiddo be now.
All the girls them I want shake it. All the girls them I want shake it. All the girls them I want shake it. Shake it, shake it.
Baby, I go take care of you, passing on it.
Really wet. Eh? Oh my, really wet. Really okay. Hey, shoot, baby. Hey. I hope everyone had an awesome week like I did. You guys were amazing last week. Like I have like over 1,000 views on the last video. So thank you so much. Thank you. So we're gonna have something very, very amazingly delicious for you today. Something original. Okay. So I'm going to make beef-filled plantain balls. Yes, you heard me right. With some coconut. Shredded coconut, what do I call this? Just shredded coconut chicken fingers, yeah. Shredded coconut chicken fingers and some plantain balls. It's perfect for appetizers when you have guests over and you just don't want to do too much, but you kind of like want to do too much, you know what I'm saying? Let me show you the ingredients. So I have beef, I already cut it up, just minced it. And then I have some chicken, I already cut it up to, you know, like fingers, chicken fingers. And then I have some coconut flour, which you could easily get at H-E-B. I got this in the grocery store. I think every grocery store should have it. And then I have some shredded coconut. And then I have some breadcrumbs and some tomatoes. I also have some green and red peppers and some spices. This is curry, seasoning all, thyme and rosemary with some Maggi and 1 egg. I'm going to go into more detail about the measurements down below the video. Yes, so don't worry about it. I know a lot of people complained last time, oh Chisom, the measurements should be more exact, please. So I guess, yeah, I took my time this time to kind of like, you know, measure everything. And another thing I got was that I didn't wash my hands. If you know me well, you know I wash my hands like crazy. I wash my hands all the time when I cook, especially when I handle live, you know, like chicken and stuff like that. And I didn't show them, I cut it out because I didn't think I had to tell people to wash your hands. Yeah, so wash your hands before you cook. Yeah. So let's just go in now and do our damn thing. All right, let's go. We have some ripe plantains. What I did was I just cut each plantain into 3, boiled it in hot water, and then I let it cool off. So right now it's cooled off because I can't do what I want to do if it's hot to burn my hands. What I'm gonna do, I have 1 Maggi cube, a small one. And I'm just going to take that and divide it in 2. I'll put half of it here for the chicken, and I'll put half of it here for the beef. Let's start with the chicken. So what I have right here is 1.5 medium chicken breast, and I just cut it up into strips like I showed you before. And then for the seasoning, what I have right now is half a teaspoon of curry, half a teaspoon of season it all, half a teaspoon of rosemary, half a teaspoon of thyme, and 1/2 Maggi. So that's it. And I'm gonna shake it. Turn that together. You can put pepper or salt. And I'm just going to put a pinch of salt. Pinch of salt. That's it. What I do now is I'm gonna cover this and put it aside. You can put it in your fridge to marinate. And then now for the filling, we're gonna put into our plantains. So we're gonna go over here. So right here I have some olive oil in the pot. This is about like 1 cooking spoon of olive oil. And then I let that heat up a little bit. And then I have my 1 medium-sized tomatoes that I cut up. I'm just gonna put that in here. That's that. And I'm cooking this under low heat. Then I have my green pepper and red pepper. And I'm just gonna pour that in there as well. You can also add onions. I'm just not a big fan of onions when I can see it. I like to put onions when I can blend it. So this, no onions, but if you're an onion lover, go ahead. So I want my beef to cook through, and so I'm just gonna go ahead and add my beef now. This is my beef. So it's just gonna cook real nice in that oil. Like the seasonings. This is half of a Maggi. I'm gonna put that in there. This right here are quarter teaspoons. I'm going to show you guys. I use the measuring, so it's like a quarter teaspoon, which is 1.25 ml. Okay, so quarter teaspoon, let me just let it cook in. Quarter teaspoon of curry, that goes in. Quarter teaspoon of seasoning oil. Quarter teaspoon of thyme. And quarter teaspoon of rosemary. And I'm also going to add some salt. Remember last time I told you guys I like to cook with fresh spices. So this is like 2 sprigs of thyme, fresh thyme. And I'm going to add another 2 sprigs of fresh rosemary. And that's it. Put it aside, let that cook. Let that cook. This I'm going to let cook for about 10 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and cover that and let that cook under medium to low heat. So while we're doing that, let's go take care of our chicken. And as you can see, it's nice and seasoned. So I'm just going to grab one of this and I'm going to put it in the coconut flour. Ooh, let it get in there real nice. Get it. And then remember our eggs. I'm going to dip it in the egg with the flour on it. And I'm then going to come and dip it in the coconut shreds. So let that get in there nice. See that? And then you put it aside. So that's what I'm going to do for all of them. So we are done with the chicken. So now we're going to put it in the oil to fry on the medium heat. You want it to cook through because the chicken is raw. So you don't want it to be too high. So I'm just going to put that all in here. So I have my chicken in here in the oil frying under low heat. And then my beef, I've let it cook for like 10 minutes. When it's done, let me taste it. Tastes so good. Okay. So this is done. We can go ahead. This is the filling for the plantains. We'll go ahead right now and make the plantains while the chicken is frying. So I'm just gonna go wash my hands and we'll continue. So this is my plantain. And what I've done is I have mashed it with a spoon. It's very easy to do. And this is the meat sauce that we made earlier. Look at that. I didn't put any water. I just let the meat cook with the tomatoes and the red pepper and the green pepper and the seasoning. So it's just perfect. So now, after mashing this, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil on my hands. So that what I want to do so it doesn't stick. That's part of the reason why I wore gloves. See that? It doesn't stick. So, I'm gonna take that again, make it flat in our hands. Some ripe plantains, boiled like I said earlier. And then some of this beef is so juicy and it's so nice. I didn't even cook it with any type of water, which is like the best way to cook meat, to retain all that flavor, especially when you don't need like the water, like the stock. Just cook it without water and it's just absolutely more delicious. So I'm just gonna roll this. It takes a little bit more to cover. Yeah, it's nice. Okay. Put it in my egg. Just pour it like that. Take that. Put it in my breadcrumbs. Cover. And then Put it aside. My balls, well, my plantain balls ready. So now what I'm gonna do is to just fry it. So I have my oil in medium heat. So I'm just gonna put it, and I'm using like a little steep pot because I want the plantain to fry all through, just like if you're trying to fry puff puff. Yep, so I'm just gonna put as much as can go in. Just want to keep turning it, but be careful so you don't like mess up the shape. So that's frying, look at that. Okay, so we're gonna fry this until it's golden brown. So our chicken is frying nicely, and I'm turning it so that it doesn't burn. And I want all sides to fry. Fry it to golden brown. I put it aside to drain. Our plantains are a nice golden brown color. Look at that. Plantain balls. Yummy. So good. So now I'm going to put the next batch and we'll be ready to go. So now I'm going to show you how amazing the plantain balls are. I'm going to open up one for you guys. That's the plantain. And do you see that beef filling? It is so delicious. Let me taste it. Very, very nice. I enjoyed making this. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. We're gonna make a virgin strawberry pina colada. I can't drink alcohol because I'm breastfeeding 2 boys. I have twin boys anyways. So now I have my ice, and then I have like 4 strawberries depending on how much you want. And then this is cream of coconut, and I'm going to use this measuring cup. So I'm going to use 1/3 of the cream of coconut, and I'm going to pour it in here. Yummy. And then this is sugar-free pineapple flavored syrup. I'm also going to take 1/3 of that. Yummy. And pour it in here. My pina colada mixer. So I'm just going to take 1 cup of that. Nice. And I'm going to pour it in here. So, okay, thank you for watching. I hope you had as much fun as I did. I always have fun cooking, so I'm a special case. Okay, so these are the plantain balls. I totally just thought about this randomly, and it tastes amazing. And this is also the crispy chicken and coconut chicken, and then we also have, I served some ketchup and some of the beef we had left over from the filling for this. And then with a delicious strawberry pina colada. Tastes amazing. So if you did enjoy this video, that's my daughter. If you did enjoy this video, please like it, share it, subscribe to my channel, and I'll have a lot more interesting stuff for you guys. I hope you guys have an amazing week ahead of you, and I love you guys. Thank you so much for the support. Bye. Have a great day.
You know, say, I go Shashamura, oh baby, Shashamura, oh baby. Forget about Obi and Kelly, only me and you, baby, just me and you, baby, oh, yeah.
Mix monster.